corn is not ethnic.
Yes, it is. The Native Americans gave it to us and they called it maize.
No, it's right here in America. Not ethnic.
It's from the Native Americans. Hello. Didn't see you there. You're early.
Hello.
Where has the time gone?
Shut the fuck up, Grandpa. Forgive me.
Well, we're here enjoying a lovely Octron pizza.
Very lovely. Yes, yes indeed. It's if you want some Octron pizza, it's actually right there in Bridgeport, Pennsylvania. Good old Bridgeport. Right there on Front Street and that intersection, that corner, Front Street and you know what? It's at Jess's house. You know, second house in. Just go right and knock on the door. Say, I want some pizza.
You'll probably get some pizza.
Probably.
Or cursed out.
Either
pizza.
Either way, you're gonna have an experience. Bring a camera.
Well, anyway, we're here today because some of you have expressed that you just don't quite understand Season 1 of the Taquito Chronicles, which we have entitled CRAMP.
CRAMP.
And you telling us that worries us. So, this is our video message to you, in which we have to tell you
that you are fucking idiots.
You betcha, Iris.
My name is not Iris.
You betcha, Charles.
You know what? I like Iris.
Okay.
You do.
Well, anyways, we're gonna tell you what happens all throughout Season 1.
It's a recap. It's a recap. That's all he needs to say. Recap Season 1.
That's the word I'll use. The overlaying title over the fireplace. Recap. So here we go! Episode 1. The Mistake.
The story is about the two main characters, Jake and Aiden. They work at a store and their manager is Muriel. But one night they throw a party, a taquito party, and they get a little crazy and wild with the taquitos. And the next day, Jake gets the runs from it. He starts going to the bathroom constantly, so he calls Muriel and tells her, I can't go into work today. I'm pooping like crazy.
Muriel's unfortunately a bitch.
And she does not like that as an excuse. Which I think it's a very viable excuse because, hello, I poop all the time and I have to call out of work.
I wonder how we came up with the idea of this show.
Episode 2, The Hunger.
Jake comes to hang out with his friend Aiden. Jake has finally stopped shitting. And now he's able to go out, which is perfectly normal. You know, you stop pooping after a while, so you can go hang.
I don't want to sit at home all day.
So Jake and Aiden are hanging out, and Aiden gets a call from their coworker and friend, Joey. Joey is having an allergy attack, and they have to go and bring him Benadryl.
So they decide to go to work and bring Joey the Benadryl, but when they get there, they realize, oh crap, Jake can't be here because he called out of work because he had the poops. So this is where he decides
to hide in the back seat.
To hide in the back seat. That's it.
Why should you do that?
I should stop drinking.
You want to do that again?
Nope.
Okay. He's stuck in the back seat for quite some time, and he's really, really, really hungry. So he tries to get candy from his pocket, which flies out the window. Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
All the time.
So when he goes out to get it after several other attempts fail, and right when he's about to get it, he hears the evil bitch monster Muriel! She's coming out to smoke, even though she doesn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, she told me she quit.
Bitch. So he doesn't want to be seen, so he runs into the jungle forest across the parking lot. Yeah.
I think it's a baby sister of the Amazon or something.
Something like that. But in the end, Muriel got the piece of candy. Episode 3. The Trainer.
This is my favorite. I actually had to do 3 months of workout and a diet routine to get in shape for this episode.
Or we just filmed it in an hour. One of the two. Jake begins to explore his new jungle surroundings.
While exploring his surroundings, a nice bird comes up. This friendly bird's name is Polly. Yes, Jake can understand everything the bird's saying. He took 3 years of bird back in high school. He was going to major in college, but he gave up. So Jake retells a story of how he called out of work and how he went to work, but he had to hide in the back seat, and then how he got, like, I guess, not tricked, but how he had to run away into the woods. So Polly suggests, why don't I help you get back to the car? Jake thinks this is a great idea, but he doesn't have what it takes to do it. So Polly trains him.
And yet another lovely montage that goes on about 3 minutes too long. Tell your friends. Warn them. So, Jake uses his newfound
skills and abilities of espionage
to run back to the car without being seen. That was a sneaky maneuver he did. They were on the opposite side of a single car. Whew.
Jesus.
And you think you know some daring escapes in movies.
I'll say, that was a very hard stunt to do. I had to bend down. I can't do that. Episode 4. The Life and Death of Polly Pocket.
My personal favorite. Both of our favorites are gone now. Congratulations. Once Jake gets back to the car, he's still really hungry. So when his friend, Polly Pocket, who's now in the car with him, decides he wants to eat some of the taquito crumbs they both randomly found on the floor as well, Jake gets violent.
Very violent. He turns Hulk, actually, and chucks Polly at the front window.
Oh, that hurts.
Ouch.
After realizing his mistake, he coddles his friend, hoping he'll wake up. The very sad, another montage. We see all the best moments from their time together. Like when he was being trained, or their first Christmas together, where Polly gave Jake a pair of Santa boxers and a cute little stuffed animal.
Their first big fight when Polly accused Jake of cheating, but then they had great make-up sex afterwards.
And then, when they got engaged, all these moments, it's like they just flew on by in those 7 minutes they were probably in the car alone together. Not even.
Jake realizes Polly's dead, so he does a burial for him.
A Viking funeral.
Viking funeral. He puts them in a shoebox, because we don't have a boat. And he ships him off.
And it would be on fire if the box would light on fire. It's very emotional. And at the end, Jake is still hungry.
And he learns that shoeboxes can't light on fire well.
That's what I learned. Episode 5, The Reminder.
In this one, Jake can't get comfortable in the backseat of the car, and while trying to move around, he gets a cramp in his leg. During that cramp, he has horrible flashbacks throughout his life when family members of him have cramps.
Like when his mom had a cramp and she slipped and
smacked her head open,
or something like that. She died when she fell.
Or when Grandma was trimming the bushes and she got a cramp in her left leg and she fell over and Grandpa, not seeing her, ran her over with the lawnmower.
Ooh, that sounds like a graphic scene. I think you should watch it just because of that. Or when his friend at a taquito party just trying to eat, he gets a cramp, falls, and chokes.
Chokes on the taquito.
I bet you that really came across in the viewing.
No, it didn't.
Or when your asshole father tripped and fell down the stairs when he got cramp. I'm also blaming the drinking.
That's why he got a cramp, actually. All the alcohol in his... It, like, went right down to his leg muscle or something.
It's scientifically proven.
The doctor told me. It was really weird. All of my family died. I'm not dead. Shut the fuck up, Grandpa, or I'll kill you myself.
But yeah, all these flashbacks cause traumatic experience, and he gets stuck in his frozen face. Show us. Oh wait, no. Okay. I'm just gonna put a clip there, but let's see it anyway.
That's it. Episode 6, The Store.
Aiden comes back to the car, and after Jake leaves his flashback mode frozen in carbonite look that he has, Aiden tells him that the Benadryl he bought Joey was expired. Once again, based on true events. Only, you know, the real life scenario, he just ate it.
So they drive to the store.
Aiden goes inside, and Jake, in the meanwhile, sees a Subway.
Jake is very hungry still, and he wants to get out of the car to the Subway. But when he goes to leave, the car doors are locked. Child lock. He can't get out.
Oh, shit!
So, he's battling the doors. And he remembers, shit man, driver door. No child lock! So, he runs in the car into the driver's door and opens it.
And Aiden gets in! Thank you for opening the door for me, says Aiden.
Jake disappointed.
And Aiden will not let him go Subway because they have to go back to the store.
Jake is so hungry.
But they have to go back!
Lost reference.
What? This show has substance. So they go back, and guess who's bashed in the back seat again?
Jake.
Episode 7, The Call. This is my least favorite episode of the series because it adds absolutely nothing to the plot.
Nothing at all.
We should skip it.
It begins with Jake sitting there, and he gets a phone call from telemarketer or something. And
they're asking for donations.
It's St. Lucifer's Church.
St. Lucifer's Church? What? Did you ever pick up on that being the name of the church before?
Christ. Jake then realizes, duh, I have a phone. I should call someone to bring me food. Because friends are nice like that.
P.S. Friends aren't nice like that. Every attempt fails. And then his phone dies. So, yeah, this episode's over. He told you can skip it.
Christ. Episode 8. The Mirage.
You all know what a mirage is, right? Basically, the mirage starts at a Wendy's where they run out of Coke. Yeah, P.S. This is the true story. We really just filmed in the drive-thru and they ran out of Coca-Cola.
Who the hell runs out?
What kind of establishment does that?
What?
Yeah, Wendy's on Henderson Road. We hate you. And Ugly Betty is also in the back seat. None of you get that reference. Hello, good show. You should watch it. Polly's also alive in this scenario because it's a mirage.
Mirage.
And then he sees this boy with a balloon who he thinks is a guy holding a cheeseburger when he's trying to get it by like flailing his arms out the window, and it's crazy. And meanwhile, Polly and Aiden are making out. Their steamy affair is revealed, and then they turn into a threesome, and they kind of all are doing it in the scene that everybody finds very awkward.
I like to fuck birds. I have Tourette's at this point. I can tell. During this steamy hookup, Jake notices the burger. So he pushes Polly and Betty out of the way and says, "My burger!" because he's so hungry. So he goes to grab the burger, which he does successfully, but in reality, he's actually grabbing a little boy's balloon.
Couldn't you tell that from the editing?
Editing was actually really well done, assholes.
I know, right?
So he goes to bite the burger, but when he bites the burger, again, in reality, he bites the balloon, upsetting the little boy, who bursts into tears.
And upsets the little Jake, who also bursts into tears.
Jake bursts into tears. End of episode.
Look, we're the finale now. This is speed on by.
Episode 9. I'll speak for the fat ass.